Alright, well, hello there. I think the reason why the audio went that last time was because I'm left-handed, so the way that I was holding my iPad was on the speaker. So, I guess, it probably didn't hear me well. So let's just hope it doesn't go dead this time, because I think the audio was it. Well, I think the audio went dead anyway. So basically, this is like a Gen 8 prediction video, and a quick channel update. So the quick channel update is first. So basically it's like whenever I play Splatoon 2 during the week, I always just choose to so basically I decide basically depending on how many school days there are and what time I start the week or something, and I decide which weapons to use in Splatoon, in Splatoon 2, and then I thought, hey, why not make that into a video series? So I'll probably do that starting next week or the week after, because probably won't be doing it next school year with Animal Crossing coming out this year. Well, Animal Crossing probably coming out in the summer, so or still, because then it would be I spend 3 hours just playing on my Switch when I get home. So okay, anyway, now that we got that in the way, hold on a second. Okay, so to help me sound a little bit louder, because I tested out the volume of the first clip and it wasn't actually dead. It's you pretty much just have to listen to it at a fairly high volume. So basically it's I have one prediction and 10 hopes slash ideas. So first prediction is ryuki from basically just like him in Ultra Sun Ultraman, because he showed up to the Cantonian gym and I'm pretty sure that he said that he wants to create become a dragon type gym leader. So it'd be cool if he actually was a dragon type gym leader in in the new Gen 8 games. Though it's keep in mind that it's Gen 8 games aren't coming for a really long time, so not really really long, but still pretty long. But of course, I'll probably do an updated one when they actually reveal the Gen 8 games. So for and then I also might do okay, I literally just came up with a list just so that I would stop it and look right in. Okay, so anyway, it's second thing on my list is returning characters slash trainers or something. Obviously Looker has to be in it, because Looker has some part in it, because Looker being in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was pretty much an Easter egg to reference the upcoming thing of Sun and Moon, because he seems to have end up super far away from Alola, and it's assuming that he's in Alola. And also the Battle Frontiers that I've seen and Pokemon Emerald came out in 2006, and Annabelle was from the Battle Frontier, and then said that they literally found Annabelle 10 years before, which would have been in 2006. So okay, so anyway, it's also what I said was it'd be cool if basically some other trainer, this also goes with it's another recent post game, if it is Britain, because lots of people have been speculating that the next Gen 8 game is probably going to be set in Britain, where based on hinting rumors to this, and then well, basically it's maybe it could go Kalos post game, and then it could be that maybe you have to then it could be that after you could get the Kalos gym badges, it could be that there could be an excuse where the Kalos League is closed or something, so they can't battle it so you can't challenge it, and then it would be like, and so you got so like, and then it would be like you can like battle like AZ or something, even though you probably wouldn't beat it because he's like, it's hard to tell he's beat it or not because he's over 3,000 years old. So like that would have made me so confused. I was like getting, I had like just finished battling him, and then I was like, wait, and I was like, oh right, he's actually 3,000 years old. Then I'm like, wait a second, he's actually been living in chaos for 3,000 years. Oh come on, the fun they did it again or something. And I didn't password wrong. Oh yeah, and then number 4 is like the return of like 2 of my favorite, like in my grouping enough of Sapphire Futures, like which is basically just it's basically like where you get it's like flying around like Latayo slash Latayo, so like super cool, like, because it's like open world, and then you can basically just like fly around, and like the music is really relaxing too. So so like, and then my other favorite feature was like the secret bases. Like, but instead it would be cool if like this if there are secret bases, it would be cool if you could if you could like actually like have your own trainer picture. And yes, like Urban Alpha Sapphire are my favorite Pokemon games. Like I literally have all the Gen 6 games. So I hope they also like when we make I hope they'll also like remake they'll also have like another like Ruby Sapphire and Emerald remake, and like probably like Gen 9 or even 10, like based on when the Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire came out. But still, and now the next one is like the return of like Pokemon contests, since like there's only like since Pokemon contests were basically removed in like in X and Y, but they came back as Pokemon Contest Spectaculars, Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. So then basically it's like they're really fun. They also like complicated. They usually just like and do it was like kind of complicated but also really fun. And then the next one is enhanced like local and online play, which is basically like there could be like a mini game area like where like you and the people like where you and like your friends or something can walk like because it's like where your character and your friends character, you could like where you like and your friend could like virtually the game just like walk around in the game area, and I just got hiccups. Yeah, and the next thing is like kind of like the trainer PR videos, like, which they're just like really fun. I may actually like take some. I may actually like save some to like do the SD card. And because if I could, also that reminds me. I'm pretty sure that reminds me. The second episode. Okay, no, I'll just explain all this stuff later. Okay, then the next one is being the trainer PR videos are really fun, and although like kind of like a little photo club, I guess, but still really fun. And then the next one is being able to get like more starters post games, or at least like during the game, like how you can get Johto starters, and like in the post game of Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, you can get like you can pretty much basically get almost you can basically get like a lot of like the starters. Like, I mean, if you play the demo, you can literally just get like Ash Ninja and like in Sun and Moon. So and then like where that you can then it's like then in X and Y you can get the Kanto starters. You get the Kanto starters and after you beat Professor Sycamore. And then actually I'm pretty sure in Gen 5, I'm not sure if you get to do it in Gen 5 or Gen 4, but I only know of like the 3DS games because I'm not really sure for all the other ones. But still, like its next one is like sort of like a legendary episode. Like also, like before we go any further, I just want to clarify something. Is Deoxys still a mythical Pokemon? Because you can't get mythical Pokemon. Then Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire came out, like, not really when they came out, but I thought Deoxys was like a legendary Pokemon. And I found out after like watching a video that Deoxys is a mythical Pokemon, but you can obtain Deoxys for the Delta episode, which is not a mythical Pokemon event since you need. Well, actually, I'm not sure because you also get Victini through this event. So, but I guess it's like 9 and 10 on my list. I kind of tied, but I did 11 because I counted the first one separately. So I counted the first one separately actually. So. So basically, it's like in the Delta episode you get Rayquaza, but the Delta episode is sort of like a giant mythical Pokemon event for Deoxys. Also, I just realized that Deoxys' name is literally just it's literally like the first part of DNA. So, and then so basically that's what's confusing me. So if anybody knows this, because even when I looked it up, it said Deoxys was a mythical Pokemon on the list. So, yeah, and then next on my list we have mythical Pokemon events, which is like basically I saw like all the cool mythical Pokemon events, which they're like very small now. Where it's like I know how you can activate them in. Like in Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, where you have Keldeo or Meloetta, and you go to like this weird guy in a cafe. I don't know which cafe it is. I'll find out later. Like I'll find it later in Alpha Sapphire. Basically, it's like if you go to him, he says that he wishes he could teach a move to Keldeo and Meloetta, which I'm pretty sure that he means that he's gonna teach him like Keldeo like Sacred Sword and Meloetta like Relic Song, and like in Victini's event was like good or something, and I don't really know any other mythical Pokemon event, except for like if Deoxys is a mythical Pokemon, then the Delta episode was kind of its event because actually I'm not sure how I found out that Deoxys even exists because I just knew. So unless I think I might have looked it up when I was like. You might have seen something about it when I was looking up what Mega Ruby was about when I got it. So okay, anyways, okay, I can't make this video longer than 15 minutes on iMovie because iMovie won't like port it right. Okay, so anyway, the last one is a new Pokemon type. This is because I know that Fury was made to balance out Dragon types, but I'm pretty sure that the only thing that's effective against normal types is fighting types. I think that's what it said when I looked it up. I'll have to check again. But if there's more than one type that's good against normal types, then just like forget about this last thing I said. And okay, bye. I'll see you in the next video.